What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video we officially have the reveal of the Beavis and Butthead X Fortnite collaboration and all the cosmetic names plus pricing. So in today's YouTube video I'll be recapping all the information for you guys so you can be in the know with everything going on with it before it officially releases in the item shop. When it does release in the item shop, however, if you want to support me, consider using code FireMonkey to, go ahead and support me. I don't know how else to word that. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner, all that stuff. But without further ado, let's just start getting into today's video by showing you the trailer over on the right side of the screen right now. You can actually see a glimpse of one of the skins, and then you can see like a real life version of Beavis and Butthead kind of sitting there at the TV as they're fighting the Queen. Now we will have a video talking about the Queen, the whole extermination time event that's currently going on in Fortnite a little bit later, but it is a pretty nice short that looks, pretty interesting to see what one of the skins actually look like in game. And honestly, I think they did a pretty good job at making the skins match Fortnite's art style. It oddly enough, and I know this might sound like a weird bit of criticism, but the skin looks basically the same as kind of how it does in Call of Duty, which I don't know if that's a compliment to Call of Duty or not, considering the fact that Call of Duty is supposed to be a more, like serious base game or whatever else, having Fortnite one-to-one skins existing just in its own ecosystem. But of course, this video isn't here to criticize Call of Duty or anything like that. If you like the collaboration in Call of Duty, then good on you, no hate there. But what we are going to be talking about is the pricing of everything. So I have a list over on my other monitor right now, and it appears that there's going to be a Beavis and Butthead bundle for 2,800 V-Bucks that will include absolutely everything in the collaboration. So if you want the back blings, the pickaxes, the emotes, the skins, you can get them all separately, or you can buy them in a massive bundle that includes everything. The Beavis skin, including the Cornholio variant, is going to cost you 1,500 V-Bucks and does not, according to the information I have a Lego style. So the Beavis and Butthead collaboration will not work in Lego like recent ones like One Punch Man actually do. Now, of course, because it has the Great Cornholio variant, it actually does have an emote that's built into just Beavis, which is I am Cornholio. You can't buy that emote separately, it is interlocked to the skin itself, and it can only be used when you have Beavis actually equipped. Next up, we have the Butthead skin for 1,500 V-Bucks. Once again, it does not have a Lego version at all, but it also does not have any sort of like built-in emote, meaning that Beavis is the only one that actually gets that kind of special built-in emote reactivity with this collaboration. After that, we have ourselves two different backblings. We have the Talking Trash Fire backbling for 400 V-Bucks, and then we have the Portable Laugh Track backbling for 300 V-Bucks. 100 V-Bucks cheaper than the typical backbling price, I do believe, which is pretty interesting to see. But I'm curious how it's, going to be a portable laugh track. Is it going to be something where every time you get an elimination, you hear like the Beavis and Butthead laugh or something going on instead of, like the typical sitcom laugh track you'd probably hear in shows? I would expect it to be the laugh that we know Beavis and Butthead for. But it is kind of interesting to see how it is on the cheaper end if it does have that special bit of reactivity on it. Maybe just doesn't look that good on people's back or something, who knows? They have a million ways they could honestly play that one. After that, we got two pickaxes. We got the Frog baseball bat for 800 V-Bucks, and then we have the Flaming newspaper for 800 V-Bucks as well, and two emotes you can purchase in the item shop. We have the Death Rockers emote for 500 V-Bucks, which most likely is that Metallica inspired emote we had talked about before, and then we have the Cornholio Walk emote for 400 V-Bucks. Now, it doesn't mention if Cornholio Walk is going to be traversal or not, but I highly expect that it probably is going to be a traversal emote, and they just kind of forgot to list that in this document they gave everyone. But in terms of when it will be decrypted tomorrow around 10 a.m. Eastern time. Now, it could be a little bit earlier, like 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, 9 in the morning. But when you wake up tomorrow, it should be getting decrypted shortly, and then we'll be able to do a whole entire showcase video on this channel, talking about all the cosmetics, spinning them around in the locker, and giving you the prices and the bundling numbers and all that stuff once again. But it is interesting to see how they're kind of advertising this collaboration. Now, we also know that there is the pair of Puma X Beavis and Butthead kicks we talked about in yesterday's video. Those are still set to come. It wasn't mentioned in the document that was actually sent out, so there's a chance that maybe it arrives a day later or whenever the kicks actually refresh or rotate out, and they're typically going to be, the normal kick price. It doesn't appear like they're going to be in the bundle at all for the Beavis and Butthead collaboration, so keep that in mind, but they still exist at least, and you still will be able to pick them up in the item shop which will allow you to have some Beavis and Butthead flavored stuff going on, even if you're not using the Beavis and Butthead skins. Let me know in the comments down below, however, what do you think about this collaboration? Are you excited to see a Beavis and Butthead collaboration come to this game, especially so shortly after it came to Call of Duty? Do you think that we're going to be getting more collaborations that came to Call of Duty recently over in Fortnite, or do you think they're just going to be doing Beavis and Butthead and calling it a day there? And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a whole entire showcase of all the cosmetics in the locker. So until then, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So peace out.